Alright, we're back on Ghostly Galaxy 3. Yeah, after that quick little detour, thanks to Luigi. Now, we're back on Ghostly Galaxy, and now we take on Bouldergeist, the boss fight in this stage. And this part of the game, and these fucking enemies are fucking aggressive, so be careful. Like, it's not like it was earlier with King Boo. Like, no, these motherfuckers, they don't hold anything back. And we're introduced to a new type of Boo. These Boos right here, just grab them by the tongue and throw them as makeshift. Throw them as a makeshift ball and chain, I guess. I don't know. You know, they explode on contact, obviously. So that's basically gonna be our gimmick to Bouldergeist. And that's so cool how Mario just flew right by that object like that. Of course, we have these spiders right here. Fuck that, I'm not taking any chances. That spider and fucking Space Junk hit me twice. And right here, we're by bottomless pits. I'm not taking any fucking chances. Alright, backflip spin. Alright, now we gotta use these webs, no problem. At this point of this game, you should already know what you're doing. Yeah, so obviously right here, we just have to navigate our way up there. Then after that, we gotta pick up 5 star chips to progress to the rest of this stage. Not too difficult, obviously. Some of these areas do have, you know, it is technically downtime in a way where you're doing specific gimmicks. It's not too cryptic or anything like that. I don't mind it. Alright, take that free one up. So right here, you gotta get star chips. Here, if you're a speedrunner, you can actually get all 3 of those star chips at one shot. Yeah. Alright, that's 4. There's the last one right there. We just gotta fire at a diagonal with the web. There we go. Now we get these pole stars to appear, which will send us right into the launch star. That's fine, obviously. Just be careful here. Ugh, it's hard getting past that object in the way. All right, and obviously right here, this area is completely bouncy, bouncy. I had to throw in that Sonic Boom reference just cause. And not too threatening here, except for those explosive mines. Not too difficult. Yeah, so this should take us to the boss fight, and there's the Luma shop. If you want a Mega Mushroom or a 1-up, you just gotta pay 30 star bits. I say fuck no, I don't need it. Yeah, so Bouldergeist, this boss fight can be intimidating, not gonna lie. You know, my first time playing this game, spoiler alert, the DareDevil run of this fucking boss fight, it made me rage so hard, it actually prompted me not to go for 120 stars, but after beating it, after like 5 attempts, then I said, you know what, I'll go for all 120. That's because beating this asshole on a Daredevil can be a little hard at times. But then I figured out his patterns, obviously, so okay. So Bouldergeist kind of has a love-hate relationship, obviously, for me in this game. Yes, obviously the gold rocks obviously give you coins. And once you get Bouldergeist in his true form like this, just grab these explosive boos and hit him right there in his red spot right there. And that's gotta hurt like a motherfucker. It's almost the equivalent of getting kicked in the nuts. And I think that was what Nintendo was going towards. So obviously, now Bouldergeist is getting more aggressive. Now he's doing a rocket punch attack. Yeah. The best way to take this boss fight safely is to try to take out Bouldergeist's hands. They do regenerate after a while, so be careful. There are some speed runs where you could actually grab 2 of those boos, explosive boos, get really up close and hit Bouldergeist right straight up in the middle. It's really hard to pull off because, you know, his hands are in the way. And obviously he has that spear pillar attack. He can destroy the rock pillars too with his fist attack, but they get in the way. And they do damage you if you're on the receiving end of that spear pillar attack when they're generating from the ground, so be careful on that. Oh, motherfucker. I was aiming towards Bouldergeist and I hit his left arm, and of course his right arm regenerated. Son of a bitch. And this music is so fucking dramatic. There we go. Alright, perfect. Alright, one more shot should expose his weak spot. Oh, you gotta be fucking shitting me. Now he's fully regenerated and he's doing that spear pillar attack. Just great. Motherfucker, man. This boss fight, it could take maybe a minute and a half to beat, or it could take up to 5 minutes to beat, depending on what patterns you get. And like I said, this boss fight is a time gimmick. There we go. It is you do have an invisible, well, not an invisible time gimmick, but if he regenerates his arms long enough, it's gonna make it harder to hit his fucking center. But there we go. Apparently 2 shots to the balls right there was able to get rid of them. I had to say it, obviously. Alright, let's go get our prize. And I'll take those star bits to have an even 75. Nice. Alright, see you then. Alright, now we're on Bubble Breeze Galaxy. This galaxy, actually, believe it or not, you can actually beat this galaxy in less than a minute. If you know what you're doing, if you're a speedrunner. When you get to the checkpoint, after you get to this first part, then you get to the second part, obviously. So obviously we gotta collect star chips. Oh, like we haven't fucking did that enough already. Star chips, seriously. In Galaxy 1, you have so many missions where you gotta collect star chips just to proceed. You know, this gets a little tedious here and there, but it's not bad. It's not as bad as doing other mission objectives in past Mario games. You know, like if, you know, it's just that it gets a little, it's just an excuse to extend the levels. It really is. You know, obviously this level right here, it's just one planetoid, obviously, this area we're at. And obviously that water right there, well, it's poison, obviously, if you didn't already know. I honestly think this planetoid should have been its own galaxy. I think it's too good just to be one galaxy where it's a one and done. Just get one power star and that's it. Like, I honestly think this area should have been a straight up level. You see, look at that. It has a beautiful background too. Yeah, so it's right here actually. There's the power star right there. If you're good enough, you gotta do a backflip spin jump, go to the back right there, and then do a long jump. But those rocks right there can be a little bit finicky, so I wouldn't recommend it. But if you're a speedrunner, if you're a Daredevil, that's all you gotta do. But if you fuck up, obviously, you lose a life because that water is poison. You know, so be aware of that. So obviously right here, you gotta use the cursor just to, it basically blows the bubble, obviously, so be careful because any object you hit, like those explosive mines or anything like that, it's an insta-kill. It might as well be an insta-kill. Alright, right here, we gotta open this panel right here, get on the bubble, and blow quickly. Yeah, this stage blows. Literally. I had to say it, obviously. Yeah, I mean, it has a... I mean, it's not too bad. I mean, it takes a while. It's kind of a stall gimmick. Not too difficult, obviously. We're almost at the end right here. We gotta do is navigate here carefully because you have these mines right here going off different patterns. Yeah, so I could hear the power star from here, obviously, so. You could try that speedrunning trick if you want. I wouldn't recommend it. But if you would want to avoid all this shit, or if you're like a Bubble Buddy in that episode of SpongeBob, and all these pointy objects make you a little bit paranoid, I don't blame you. I have to bring up that reference. Alright, peace.